Welcome back to AI Signal and Noise. It is Tuesday, and we have some absolutely wild stories lined up for you today. I am Taylor.
And I am Morgan. Today, we are diving into Google's latest privacy grab, the rapid-fire battle for AI model dominance, and a scary new cyber threat.
That security story is genuinely terrifying, dude. But first, we have to talk about Google. Did you know they are using our personal files now?
Let me guess, another quiet privacy policy update where they default everyone into sharing their data? Tell me they didn't do that again.
Oh, they absolutely did. TechCrunch reported on a massive and honestly pretty sneaky update to Google's privacy settings. They are now storing way more of your personal data to train their AI models.
Wait, what kind of data are we talking about here? Is it just our search queries, or is it actually worse than that?
Dude, it is so much worse. We are talking about media files, like your private images, documents, and even audio and video recordings. Anything you upload to their ecosystem is fair game.
That is incredibly invasive. People use cloud storage specifically because they expect it to be secure and private. Was this change opt-in, or did they just sign everyone up?
Oh, you know how they play this game. It is completely opt-out. They quietly flip the switch, so if you do not go in and manually change it, you are training Gemini.
Unbelievable. This is why people are losing trust in major tech companies. So how do we actually opt out? Is it buried in some confusing settings menu?
It actually is. You have to go to your Google account activity controls, find the Web and App Activity section, and then toggle off the subsetting for supplemental AI activity.
Right, because they have to make it as confusing as possible. I bet 99% of users have no idea this is even happening right now.
Exactly. I went and turned mine off immediately. It just feels like we are constantly fighting to keep our own personal lives private these days, you know?
It is an endless game of whack-a-mole. But speaking of rapid changes, let us look at how competitive the frontier AI model landscape has actually become lately.
Oh, definitely. It is a constant battle. I mean, Google is desperate for data because the competition is just getting so fierce.
That makes sense. If you want to keep up with OpenAI and Anthropic, you need every scrap of data you can get, even if it ruins user trust.
Exactly. And speaking of that competition, I saw this crazy article on the Decoder about how fast the top AI models are losing their crown. It is a bloodbath.
Oh, really? I remember when GPT-4 was the undisputed king of the hill for what felt like an eternity. Has that dynamic completely shifted now?
Oh, big time. GPT-4 led the Epoch Capabilities Index for about a whole year. But since then, the top spot has basically become a high-speed game of musical chairs.
Okay, so how long do today's top models actually survive at the peak? Is it at least a few months or what?
Dude, try just 7 weeks. Since Claude 3 Opus took the lead back in early 2024, the top spot has changed hands 17 times. 17!
17 times in that short of a period? That is wild. It really shows how much money and engineering talent is being thrown at this right now.
Right, but here's the really interesting catch. Even though the lead changes constantly, the actual capability gains between these new models are getting way smaller.
The classic diminishing returns. So we are getting this rapid-fire release cycle, but the models are only incrementally better than the ones they replaced?
Exactly! It is like a high-speed sprint where everyone is finishing within milliseconds of each other. It makes you wonder if we are starting to hit a wall.
I think we might be, at least with the current transformer architecture. But honestly, even if the progress is slowing down, hackers are getting way more creative with what exists.
Oh, totally. They do not even need GPT-5 to do serious damage. They're just using existing models in ways we did not think were possible yet.
Exactly. It is not just about raw model power anymore. It's about how these systems are deployed. And that brings us to that scary security story.
Yes, this is the JADEPUFFER story. Security firm Sysdig just reported on it, and they are calling it the very first fully agentic ransomware operation.
Wait, agentic? As in an AI model is actually planning and executing the entire cyber attack on its own without a human hacker guiding it?
Exactly. A language model literally broke into a system, stole credentials, and destroyed databases. There was absolutely no human hand at the controls during the attack.
That is incredibly alarming. Usually we hear about hackers using AI to write phishing emails, but this is autonomous, machine-speed destruction.
Right. The AI agent was just scanning the internet for old, unpatched security vulnerabilities. Once it found one, it exploited it instantly and moved through the system.
It really exposes how bad traditional enterprise security is. If you have unpatched software, an AI will find and exploit it in a matter of seconds.
Dude, yes! It is like having an automated burglar that never sleeps, constantly testing every single door and window on the internet simultaneously.
So, what is the defensive play here? Do we have to start deploying our own AI security agents to fight off the offensive ones?
Honestly, that is what experts are saying. We need automated defenses that can react just as fast as these machine speed attacks, or we stand no chance.
It is a whole new era of cyber warfare. Speaking of AI causing massive problems and then trying to fix them, let us look at Reddit's latest battle.
Ugh, the Reddit situation is so ironic. They're basically caught in this endless loop of using AI to clean up AI mess.
It is the ultimate Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man meme. Tell us what is actually happening over there.
So, TechCrunch reported that Reddit is now deploying large language models to fight a massive wave of spam.
Which, of course, was largely created by large language models in the first place. The irony is just too perfect.
Exactly. Ever since generative AI made it incredibly cheap and easy to produce realistic text, Reddit has been absolutely flooded with AI-generated spam bots.
It must be a nightmare for the moderators. Traditional spam filters probably cannot keep up with text that looks like a real human wrote it.
Spot on. The spam bots are so sophisticated now that Reddit had no choice but to use LLMs to analyze posts and detect subtle AI-generated patterns.
But wait, isn't that incredibly expensive? Running LLMs to scan millions of daily posts and comments must cost a fortune in compute.
Oh, it definitely does. But Reddit claims they have to do it to preserve the platform's authenticity. If it becomes just bots talking to bots, the site dies.
That is the dark future of the internet, isn't it? Just an endless loop of AI bots creating spam and other AI bots deleting it.
It is wild to think about, but hey, if it keeps my favorite subreddits clean and free of junk, I guess I am down for the bot wars.
Let us just hope the defensive bots do not start accidentally banning real humans because our writing style looks too much like an AI.
Oh man. Imagine getting banned from Reddit because you write too grammatically correct. That would be the ultimate insult.
Sorry, you write too well. You must be a robot. Honestly, with how some people write online, the bots might actually stand out as too polite.
That is so true. The AI bots probably have better manners than half the internet. But seriously, it is a crazy battle for the future of online spaces.
Absolutely. It shows that as AI tools become ubiquitous, the very nature of how we interact online is going to have to change.
Definitely. Well, that is all the time we have for today's episode. We will be back tomorrow with even more AI news.
Make sure to check your Google settings. Stay safe out there, and we will see you next time on AI Signal and Noise.